Alrighty. Well, first I'll just say I apologize for the pretty sudden lack of content over the last few months. In that time, I had found out my wife was pregnant and I will be having my first child. So I have been pretty busy with that on top of the fact that I also work full time, and oftentimes I work a little bit more than just full time in all of this trying to prepare for a child. I just have not had the time to sink into learning modding the way that I did before when I was putting out those videos, because it ate almost all of my free time, and now I can't burn my free time on that the way that I used to. That being said, though, I do feel as though I kind of got done what I had set out to do. I learned the things I really wanted to learn, and I made videos on sharing those things to try to alleviate any frustrations or some amount of frustrations other people might be having trying to learn those things. So going forward, I'm sure that after, this last couple month break, you might have figured out that those tutorials might be much more spread out or may cease here and there. I would like to continue to make content, but it just probably will not take the complete form of modding guides. I will try my best to be attentive to comments on my videos and responding to those things if people have questions, and if I can't answer it, try to point in the correct direction to help you guys find answers. That being said, the type of content that I think that I might start getting into would just be a little bit more casual. If you guys would like to be a part of that ride for me, or with me, I suppose. Just fun things like playing the Dark Souls games that are obviously very much loved by myself and probably many of you that watch these guides, and playing some of the mods that people have been making and putting together and talking about them or doing little reviews on them. And I think that it can be fun to kind of play through some of those mods and talk about some of the changes that people make, and kind of like dive into a little bit of like, oh, how they did that, what kind of things did they maybe change, or how did they mod that, things like that. And then any other fun little things I do. I like to play games with my buddies when I have time, and sometimes record those, and they're pretty funny to watch back and see what's up, that kind of stuff. I guess all that just to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed and has been a part of my little journey here. I see that subscribe count tick upwards still every so often, and the videos and guides still get views, and so I know that those are things that people will continue to use, and I'm happy to have helped supply some of those things. And I will again continue to try to respond to questions or comments and things like that. And if there's something that's really pressing that people just really want to know how to figure out, and it's somewhere in my wheelhouse, then I will certainly try to make some sort of guide on stuff where I can. It's just that my time as a young adult is shifting into needing to be a father and taking care of some of those responsibilities, and so I will be just shifting towards that a little bit more as time goes on, while also trying to balance putting content out. I would love to have you guys. If you guys want to continue to hang around and kind of be a little bit of a community and kind of grow into that, that would be really, really cool. If not, then my guides will continue to exist for as long as YouTube exists. So hopefully those continue to be helpful to people as time goes on and on. But yes, we'll just end on the note of thank you for the support that I have been given in making those guides. That is what made it worth it for me, was to get some engagement from people and see that it did help some people. And then just to kind of continue into that, I hope that everybody figures out what they need to figure out, and we can just keep going on, I suppose. Starting to ramble at this point a little bit, so we'll go ahead and call the video there. But yeah, take care, fellas.